One needs to emphasize with all might that the occupation of Crimea and aggression in Ukraine is a violation of standards of international law and runs roughshod over the fundamental values of the United Nations. The ideological background of the conflict is the return to the rhetoric from the first half of the previous century, a return to the logic of zones of influence, the logic of the law of the mightier, and the ruthless imperial domination over weaker neighbors. Domination over neighbors who are allegedly obliged to be obedient satellites of a power performing a revision of the foundations of the civilized international order. The Security Council, the organ responsible for peace, proved to be ineffective when faced with conflicts in Ukraine and other regions of the world, partly due to the rules of its operation. And we are threatened by further plunging into powerlessness if such rules are not amended. It is good that the General Assembly rose to the challenge, and in resolution number 68/262 of the 27th of March 2014 took the side of the weaker party targeted by an act of imperial aggression. We have hoped, and we do hope, for a democratic modernization of Russia. But what happened 6 months ago in Eastern Europe dealt a blow to that hope and threatened security on our European continent. In our part of Europe, people are again asking themselves whether war, as a method of obtaining a political goal, will also be the European long-term reality. We cannot acquiesce to the brutalization of international life anywhere in the world. The idea is to develop a mechanism that will provide the Council with the capacity to act in such a situation, while at the same time making it impossible to abuse the mandate of the Council for purposes other than execution of that responsibility. And I have mentioned this from this podium twice already. This should perhaps be combined with a broader reform of the Council, whose directions were outlined before the historic summit in 2005. Today, much like nearly 70 years ago, we invariably want to save succeeding generations from the scourge of war. We want to reaffirm faith in fundamental human rights and of nations, large and small. Thank you for your kind attention.